All right,
seats.
let's go. Let's get
You got a
into
better thing to do.
let's get into fire dumpster fire. We should be able to knock this one out pretty quickly. So this week, George Kittle, Scott's favorite tight end in the NFL, got a new tattoo. He got the Master Chief from Halo. So what I want to know now, we're going to do fire or dumpster fire with athlete tattoos. Here's the sweet graphic that I queued up for this one. We are going to do some fire or dumpster fire. We'll start off with George Kittle's Master Chief Halo tattoo. It is, I mean, it's impressive.
It's a really good tattoo.
It's really
if
well
we're just talking
done.
about tattoos, it's a really well done tattoo.
I think it's weird that, like, is Halo still a thing? I don't even know if Halo's still a thing.
Is it on his inner arm?
It's on his forearm. Yeah, the inner forearm.
But like the inside?
Yeah, which is
So like,
fine.
is he staring at Master Chief as he's cranking down then?
That's a good point. Is Master Chief the one that's like yank it? Maybe it maybe goes lefty, and it's not. You know, it's
I love that. I mean, it's
Well, wait.
it's very well
So,
done.
all right. So, real quick, do you guys go? Are you a switch hitter when it comes down to that, or do you bat with your lead hand?
This Master Chief tattoo is fantastic.
I would agree. I think it's a clean tattoo. It looks good. So I am going to say fire. Scott, you're saying fire. Drew, you are outvoted no matter what. But fire or dumpster fire on this one.
No, I love it. It's quality artwork, man. That thing looks sick.
All right, so there you go. George Kittle's Master Chief tattoo is fire. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to our buddy J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith. Yeah, he's got this back piece, and in his back piece it says "just clownin," spelled with a K, Klownin, and then there's like a guy in a clown mask playing basketball, and there's like girls with clown masks that are dressed slutty. It's an entire back piece.
Fire.
It's like bubble letters that you see from like a teenage girl that writes in her notebook. Scott, you're saying fire on this back piece from J.R.
Smith. It's a tattoo. It's fire.
That's a fair point. Drew, do you agree that J.R. Smith's just clowning back piece is fire, or is this dumpster fire?
This is a dumpster fire. He missed a chance to get Harley Quinn in on the action. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Also, just because of the clown portion, I am also saying dumpster fire. So I'm sorry, J.R. Smith. Dumpster fire of a back tat that you got going on there. Next up, we've got Marquis Daniels, Sacramento Kings player, I believe, right? He plays for the Kings, Scott. Drew.
God, yes, he does.
Drew busted out his clown background for me.
Time, man.
One of the 13 Jokers on that team.
This is another inner forearm tattoo, and Marquis Daniels has a guy blowing his brains out with a shotgun with the saying, "Only the strong survive" above
Dumpster
it.
fire.
Is this a Full Metal Jacket reference?
No, it doesn't look like that's Vincent D'Onofrio
No,
in that.
this is just a dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire.
This is one of those
really
ones that
bad.
you don't know what the hell it is, and you have to explain it too much.
Like
Well,
the
and I'd be,
saying is
curious how
fine
many
enough.
bath salts he did before he got this thing done.
I'm fine with the saying, but also like that's the one you go with on it. No, hard pass on this one. I think we're all in agreement. Dumpster fire, correct? Dumpster fire on that one. Marquis Daniels, what the hell are you doing,
That's
bro?
such a weird tat.
Let's go to Stephon Marbury. Stephon has a tattoo
Dumpster fire.
on his head.
Fire, dude. Are you kidding me? There's no better. Wow, that's going to be another Bring It Back, isn't it? There is no better way to promote your brand and your shoe line than to put your Starburry on your fucking head.
Yes, the Starburry logo on his head. Starburry, the brand that was sold at Stephen Barry's for all of 2 years before they went out of business.
And I bought a bunch of that on an employee discount too, man. It was
It's funny, if you had a pair of the original Starburys, it's probably worth something. There's probably
It probably is.
They were for a minute, Scott, because they went out of whatever they stopped manufacturing. I think 3 years ago, Stefan actually brought them back, independent Stephen Barry's, because he's still. And this is what honestly, I give the guy props. Like, he's trying to make quality basketball shoes that are fly for kids for like $50.
Was it 50? I thought it was like $20.
I mean,
No, it was no. Well, you got to adjust for inflation, but it was also a little bit more expensive because he had to go independent with it. Like he had to go and get it manufactured himself as his own brand.
No, I mean, I love the idea and all that. I thought that the logo on his head just looked awful.
I mean, it's in a bad spot. Like if you're gonna go head tattoo, don't go in a place that you can grow hair and cover it up. I don't like that.
Plus,
but
it was the de-evolution of him as a player. Like that's the thing. Like he was really good. Like there could have been something with him and Garnett there in Minnesota, and then he just went crazy.
Gabe pointing out that there is a great documentary on Netflix, Kid from Coney Island. I've seen it pop up in my recommended. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna try to watch it this week. So thank you, Gabe. I will check that one out. The people have spoken on this one. JB saying it's his logo. That's dedication. Matt Barr saying
JB
Starbury is fire.
Fan, so no one cares what it is.
Biscuit saying it's fire. So I'm gonna have to side with the people and split this vote and come out and say that this one is fire. Stephon Marbury's head
by
tattoo.
the same token, if Jordan went and tattooed the Air Jordan logo on his head,
douchey. That's douchey.
Fire?
No, that's douchey. But he's also not Stephon Marbury.
He doesn't need the free marketing.
Hang on though, is it on his head? Because then maybe I'm okay with it.
No, of course, same spot, same exact spot. That just the jump man sitting right there above his fucking left ear.
Nah, he's douchey.
What if you
like
tucked it down a little bit and had his legs straddling his ear though?
Oh, that's really fire.
That'd be kind of cool.
And I apologize, everybody. I didn't have the chat pulled up, so I'm sorry to everybody that was commenting on these, and I don't know what everybody, but people are chiming in. Thank you for chiming in. Keep commenting. Let us know. Biscuit said J.R. Smith's was a dumpster fire.
Yeah, a lot of
JB's reaction to the Marquis Daniels was, what in the actual fuck? And then Biscuit said Courtney Love approves. So
well called.
Damn. Now that's a deep reference.
All right, let's do one more. This is a Polish soccer goalie. I pulled this one just for Drew because he is also a Polish soccer goalie. This is Artur Boric.
That's brilliant.
Artur Boric has a monkey showing his asshole, and the asshole is his belly button. Now, this one...
Fire.
Yep.
Fire.
Fired.
This one
I would walk around my entire life shirtless just to show this shit off.
This one hit close to home for me because my dad used to make a joke when I was younger where he'd say he had a tattoo and it was a rooster showing his butthole, and everything faded except for the belly button where his butthole was. So to see this in action, like somebody really got that tattoo, amazing.
Explains a lot about your childhood.
Well, yeah, I know, Matt Barr saying soccer is a dumpster fire, but this tattoo is fire. I think everybody can agree that Artur Boric's tattoo
this is fire.
100% fire. That is such a good tattoo. Also, he's a little chunky too, so that just adds to it. It's not like it's on like chiseled out abs. He's got kind of some beef there. I love it. Fire tattoo on that one. This has been fire or dumpster fire.
It's going to be a problem.